Okay, so we'll have today stretching class for our legs in order to give them some rest and more elasticity, and also give them a possibility to stay in a good shape and not feel any pain, especially after heavy lift weight trainings for our legs. So we'll start from the warming up exercises, and actually during the exercises I will try to explain, to show, and to protect you in order not to go too further or too deep, or in order not to hurt yourself. So please just listen to me, also take a look and try to concentrate on your feelings. Listen to your body. This is the main thing I would like to ask you. Just do not push yourself too much. You have to listen to your body and relax on each exhale we'll do during our training. So we'll start from the warm up, and let's move neck to the right and left. 3 more. 2, 1 to the center, up and down, chin to chest and chin up. Also pay attention here to your neck. You do not need to feel any pain in your neck. 3, 2, 1. One ear to the shoulder. Also do not raise up the shoulder. It should be just lower. And try to bring your ear closer to the shoulder, but also pay attention to the stretching in your neck. 3, 2, 1. Now move to the other side. Three, 2, 1. Now let's go to the shoulders, raise them up and backward. Try to open your shoulders to the maximum. I'll repeat it during the classes probably, because you definitely need to open them up and not to round them in order not to hurt our back. 3, 2, 1, and now up and forward. 3, 2, 1. Now straight your arms and move backward. Try to engage the whole arm. Start from the shoulders and with your fingers. 3, 2, 1. Change the direction to the opposite one. So now move forward in the center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your elbows and now rotate your elbows in the center. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change the direction to the opposite one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now put your arms on your hips and just round your hips into one side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and the opposite one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now up and down only the hips, so your knees are mild and a little bit bent. 4, 3, 2, One, very good. Now we'll go to the next part. It will be stretching of our both sides. So take a normal wide step in line with your shoulders, straight to right, arm up, and now slightly goes down and stretch your left side. 3, 2, 1. Slowly move to another side. Straight your left arm in diagonal. Look up into your fingers. Breathe and try to stretch your left side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take a wider step, and once we'll be going and stretching one side and then directly change to another side. Slowly. Do not forget your breathing. Three more. 2 more. 1. And the last one. Keep here, stay here. Try to go a bit deeper. And now move your elbow on your hip and go a little bit deeper. Also, please do not go down, do not look down. And opposite, you have to open your shoulders up to the sky. Look in front of your straight arm. And breathe and go deeper. 3, 2, 1. Slowly raise up. Sorry, and go to the opposite side. Now the left arm is straight. Open up your shoulders to the sky. Not look down. Now move your elbow on the hip and go a little bit deeper. But only with the breathing and only exhaling on our muscles. Starting to relax. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now go to the leg part. Raise up your right leg, bend in the knee, and try to draw the circle by your feet into one side. 3, 2, 1. Now into other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now open up your hips to the one side with the same leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now close up your hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring your arms under the knee and straight your leg. Keep your leg straight on the level you can allow you. So it's okay if it will be here or here. So do not worry, just do the maximum of your possibilities. 3, 2, 1. Now let your leg just keep it without arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now move to the right side and still keep for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly goes to the ground. Shake your both legs. And let's proceed with the second one. Raise it up, bend in the knee. And now draw the circle with your foot into one side. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then move the direction to the opposite one. And keep drawing circles for 5, 4, 3, 1. Now open up your hips to the maximum. Like you're also drawing the circle, but now with your knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now close up your hips. The same drawing the circle, but into the opposite direction. 4, 3. Try to keep the balance. 2, 1. Very good. Keep your knee up. Now help with your hands. Put it under the knee and straight your leg. Forward and keep leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let your leg stay straight for 5, 4 without hands. 3, 2, 1. And now move to the left side and keep it for 5, 4. Raise up. 3, 2, 1. Slowly goes to the ground. Very good. And now just step with each of your leg and your knee and let your legs relax. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep only on your fingers and raise your heels up and down. But in that case, do not put them fully down on the floor. So still keep them closer to the floor, but not on the floor. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise up to the maximum and keep that position for 10 and release. 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3. Try to find one point somewhere and look into that one. Do not move your attention to any different points. That will keep you balanced. 3, 2, 1. Slowly goes down. Just step with your both legs in order to have them relaxed. That will go to the main part, and also we'll start from Vinyasa because it's more or less yoga stretching class. I will show you the easiest way of moving between asanas, and one with jumping if you want, if you can, if you feel you can jump out from one asana to another. I will show which starting ones. You can do this one. But let's start from the beginning. Keep the position of straight body, so your foot are quite close, or keep them together so it doesn't make very difference. Open up your shoulders, tuck your tailbone, so you see how straight is my lower back, especially. So I'm not just staying in that way when my lower back is rounded. Opposite, I'm just tucked, my neck, tailbone is tucked, so I have straight spine. Open up my shoulders, straight head. I just look up front me, and now inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana or forward bend. Here, please pay attention. If it's hard for you and it's not that obvious for you, how to go deeper here with your head, and you are starting around your back, please bend your knees, put your belly on the side, and this is the position when you have really safe and good stretching. Only in that case, if you still keep your belly on the side, you can try with every and each exhale to straight your legs, but still keeping your belly on the side. This is forward bend position. Exhale, inhale, up, forward bend. So you have straight your arms under the shoulders, and look up front view. Inhale and step back with your both legs to upper plank. And then slowly go to lower plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, inhale, upward facing dog, look up. Also keep here your hips above the floor. So we are not on the floor, but we are keeping our hips above the floor. Exhale and move to the downward facing dog. Here in that position, also would like you to pay attention to position of your hips here. So your hips, your buttocks are the highest point in that direction. You do not need to have your legs straight. And also if you are just in that position, so the back is rounded, bend your knees, put your the same as we had previously. Bend your knees, put your belly on the side, and then try to push out from the mat to the maximum and bring your hips the highest point. And only in that case, if you see that you have straight line in your back, you know that you can straight your legs. And keep here for 5, 4. So stretching requires a lot of time and patience, because on each position it's better to keep them for several breaths. Try to relax. Try to exhale into the places you feel they hurt it. And with each and every exhale, try to go deeper and try to not listen to the pain, but just listen to your body and strengthen it. 3, 2, 1. Now keep your left leg on the floor. Raise your right leg up and open up your hips. You see, so this is a closed one, this one is open. I open up my hip, I bend my knee, and still I'm staying on downward facing dog, but on 3 legs, let's say. And try to bring my belly to the side. So my belly is going to the side. About my head, you have to look down or even into your chest. Into the chest, it's just whatever is better for you, depends on your neck. And try to go deeper here with every each exhale, and just bring your belly to the side. Keep here breathing for 5, 4, and open up your hips. 3, 2, 1. Now straight your leg and try to come closer with your both arms to the leg, and try to bring your leg, bring your head to the leg and look under in order to see your straight leg into the sky. 4, 3, 2, 1. You can also go deeper and help yourself to bring your head closer with the head, but this is quite juicy, I would rather say, because you need to feel very good balance. Now inhale, and with exhale slowly bring your head forward and raise up into high lunge, warrior 1 position, whatever you can call it. Just relax and breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. And now slowly put your both arms on the floor. Now you see that my back leg is going further. I'm going deeper with my hips. They are closer to the floor. And I keep my both arms from the inner side of my back. Try to relax here, and you need to feel stretching here in your thighs especially of your back leg. Try to relax here and breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now slowly put your bent knee on the floor and still keep your hips go slower and lower to the floor. You can help yourself with the hand, but only if you control the situation. So if you feel too much pain or too sharp pain here, do not do this one, just raise up, yeah? So do not push yourself too much. You need to work with feeling of your body and balance on this one. And still keep breathing here for 5, 4. You see my hips are going lower and lower. 3, 2, 1. If it's okay for you, you can go on the floor on your elbows. But if it's hard for you, if it might be still not that easy achievable, you can still stay on straight arms. It's okay. If you have any yoga blocks, unfortunately I do not have any here right now, so you can use them under your arms, or you can also use them under your elbows, yeah? So you can put them and then your elbows will be a bit higher, yeah, like here, but still it will be more safety for your band. You won't just round it. If it's okay for you, keep the position here on your elbows for 5, 4. Try with every and each exhale to go deeper. You can also open your forward bend knee to the right side. Yeah, it's okay, it's allowed. So it should not be straight, and even will give you more space in your hips. 3, 2, 1. Now you can put your back leg on tiptoe and straight it, and also keep that position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in the end, in order to get a little bit more juicy to the position, you can just straight your both arms to the maximum, moving them forward. Straight your back leg and keep the position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly put your back knee on the floor, and now straight your front leg. Now keep the position and take the look into that position here. So your hips are in line with your knees. So you are not sitting on your butt, or you are not just having your hips before your knee. So they are in line. Here you have straight your leg, and you see the position of my shoulders are still straight, and when I'm just going down, I still try to keep my back straight. So I'm not just going in that way, this is not right. So you still need to bring your belly to the side and put it on the side, and do not just put your head on the leg. So this is not right. Keep attention to this one, pay attention to this one, and just try to bring your belly to the side, look up front you. This will help you not to go with your head down, and with every and each exhale, try to go deeper and relax here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. You can stay a little longer here. 1. Now slowly bend your knee, and now straight up your both arms. Try to straighten them both. Look into the line. I'm not staying in line, yeah, so my each leg have its own line, this one and this one, and my back leg is 45 degrees. And now the same task, you have to bring your belly on the side, so not bring your head here, no, look up front you, keep your bend straight, and just try to bring your belly to the side with every each exhale. Go deeper, relax, listen to your body. Try to relax and let the pain go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now slowly bring your upper knee, both arms on the floor. Take your right leg back and go to the downward facing dog position. This is a relaxed position and you can just keep it, breathe it and relax. Now you feel that your right leg is much more warmer, also you can just bend your both knees in order to relax more your both legs, and also move your hips a bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's continue this whole floor for our second left leg. So your right leg fully on the floor, and raise your left leg up, bend your knee, and open up your hips to the maximum. Stay in the position of downward facing dog with 3 legs. This time the force is up. Breathe here, relax here, and also try to bring your belly to the side and breathe for 5. Relax. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight your leg fully. Try to come a little bit closer with your arms to this leg on the floor and look under. And keep here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now slowly push forward with your arms and then bring your leg forward. Exhale. Straight your arms up. Stay in high lunge position. Keep here breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly put your both arms on the floor. Step back with your back leg. And I will have the same like we had previously. So our both arms are from the inside. Our hips are going down to the floor as close as possible. We feel the stretching now in our inside part of our thighs, and we try to breathe with every each exhale our hips closer to the floor. And breathe here for 5, 4, 3, relax and let the pain go away. 2, 1, slowly put your knee on the floor. And now raise a little bit up and still try to keep your hips lower and keep them as lower as possible to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now try to go on your elbow on the floor if it's possible, if it's easier, if you do not feel any pain for you. If not, you can still keep that position, or you can use yoga blocks in order to lift up a bit your arms or elbows. Try to relax here, and also now you will feel the pain here into your sides, into left one. It's okay because we are stretching that part now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll straight our back leg. And still keep breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the most juicy part of that stretching, straight forward your arms, straight your back leg, and keep the position for 5, 4, relax and breathe. 3, 2, 1. Slowly on the floor, bring your arms closer. And now straight your forward leg, and we'll have the same stretching. And bring in our belly to the side and our head to the ankle. Keep the position here. Keep your hip in line with the knee. Straight leg, and just breathe slowly your belly to the side. And breathe here for 5, 4, 3. That position is also okay unless you feel stretching here. It's okay, you can also use yoga blocks here, it's also okay, it will work. Everything that will keep you on that moment of tension, that will keep you on the level of your possibilities, on the maximum, let's say, on your possibilities, will give you the stretching feeling of the pain one is acceptable and is yours. So do not go beyond the limits, someone others, just go beyond your own limits. You feel your body, it talks to you, so just listen, okay? 3, 2, 1, very good. Now slowly bend your forward leg, and now stretch your both legs. So keep also here the lines. So we have 2 different lines, one for that leg and second one for that leg. Keep your back straight, and still try to bring your side, your belly, closer to the side. And now you'll feel the stretching here under your left side. Keep breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Put your both arms a little bit further. Step back with your leg and go to the downward facing dog position. So try to bend your both knees, rotate your hips. Feel this warmth into your body, into your legs. And breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look up front you, bend your knees and step forward with your both arms. Inhale, on exhale, Uttanasana, or just bring your belly to the side, let your head goes down, no bend your elbows, hug your elbows, and just keep this hanging position. But keep that position only with straight spine, not round them. Yeah, so you can just more bend your knees. It's okay, this one is good one. Unless you feel 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. And slowly raise up. Okay, we finished with one exercise. Let's just go to the other one. This is the pigeon one, quite also famous and quite known exercise for our legs, and we'll also start with the vinyasa with some salutation A flow. This time I will show you how you can just jump to the position, but if you are feeling not very sure about that, you can keep the previous position and you just step back with your both legs. Yes, from here, just step back to upper plank and go slowly to lower plank. Also, if it's hard for you to go with a straight line, because you see I'm going just down with a straight line, I'm not round anyway my spine. So if it's hard for you to go from that upper plank directly to lower plank, you can bend your knee and go only with the chest up part down to the floor, and then push up here to the upward facing dog position. Let's proceed. Stay into the more or less first part of your mat. Both feet are on the floor together, or your heels can be separated if it is okay. Stretch your body, keep it fully engaged. Tuck your tailbone, open up your shoulders, raise your arms up. Inhale. And now Uttanasana. Exhale, forward bend. Half forward bend. Inhale, and you can just jump to Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower plank. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Breathe here for 3 long breaths. 3, 2, 1, and now raise up your right leg. Keep your closed hip, so do not open it like you had before. This one is closed. Keep here for 5, 4. Here your buttocks muscles should be engaged to the maximum in order to raise your leg up and up. 2, 1. Inhale, and on exhaling, bring forward. Back your leg in the knee and put your bended leg on the floor. Now keep the position. Check the position actually. Your knee should not be on the center, because when you will go down, we do not. It's not allowed to lay on your knee. It should be on the side. Yeah. Also your hips. This is not the position. Right when you have them open, your hips should be closed. You can also check how much you have strengthened your hips, especially by just moving your heel up or down. Yeah, so this is ideal when you have 90 degrees between your knee, this angle here. But in that case, you need to have your closed hip, yeah? So if you see that your knee is up, but you want to keep that position, is okay. Yeah, we'll have this exercise. But for now, we would like to ask you to find the optimal case when you still have your knee on the floor, heel on the floor, close your hip. When you feel stretching in your right side, then And you can go deeper and just lie on the floor and relax and feel stretching in your right band leg. Keep breathe here for 5. You can also, of course, raise a little bit up if you feel it's okay and comfortable for you. 4. 3. You can straight your arms. You can put your head on the floor or on any yoga block, whatever is here. 3, 2, 1. Slowly raise up. Bend your back knee, but do not open your hips. And just try to bring your heel to the buttocks. And still also do not open. This is not right, so my hips are closed. And I'm just trying now to stretch my side on the left side. But still I'm very close to the floor. My hips are closed. I also try not to rotate my shoulders. And if you want, you can go on your elbow. If you want, you can just lay down on the floor. But try to bring your heel to the butt. In that case, it's easier for me, for example, to keep the position. Stand by. 3, 2, 1. If you want also to try, you can just put your foot into the elbow. In that case, maybe it will be easier for you, and just also try to bring it here, or try to keep your both arms together right behind your head. Whatever is good for you, you can try. And now slowly release your leg, tiptoe, and put your back leg back to the downward facing that position, and relax here for 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now keep your right leg on the floor and left leg up with closed hips, so not open one. Yeah, you see the difference. Hips is closed. And breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Inhale, and on exhaling, bring the same bended knee forward and lay down on the floor. Check the position. First of all, your knee is just looking on the side direction, the angle, not in the middle. Your back leg is fully on the floor, your knee is on the floor, and you have closed your hip. Also here, if you are quite high, you can use yoga blocks. So I can just show you on that example, yes, on this little one. You can just also put it under your butt. It will give you some stability and better feeling of balance. So you can use it if you have them. This all tool will just give you better feelings of stability and will just help you. So do not hesitate to use any yoga tools you have at home. And we'll continue with the same. Also, once more, you have to check the strength of each leg, because mostly everyone have one leg which is a little bit better for stretching, and other one is more wooden, let's say. So this leg, for example, my one is better one, so I can raise up a little bit higher with my heel, close my hip, and then just slowly goes down to the floor, Deep breathe and relax. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. So release up. Don't push yourself. Now bend your back knee and try to bring your heel to the buttocks. Remember and check your position of your hips. They are still should be closed. And yeah, you see here how high now I am with my hips. So try not to go up. Try not to high up. Your hips, you should be on the floor. And with each and every exhale, just try to breathe, relax, and bring your heel closer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can also put your feet into your elbow and just lock your both arms behind the head. And breathe here for several times. And slowly release your leg down to the floor. Tiptoe and bring your back leg to the downward facing dog position. Breathe here 4, 5. 4, relax. 3, 2, 1. Look up front. You bend your knees and we'll be just dumping and sitting directly on our back because we'll proceed with another round of stretching for our legs. So just need to check this. And now straight your both legs, and for some stability and also for keeping your back good after all this stuff you've done before. Let's just do Padotana exercise from yoga. So raise your both arms up and try to bring again the same thing. Try to bring your belly on your side and just strengthen to stretch your body to the maximum. In most cases, it will be just like here or here or here. Yeah. So I would like to ask you to keep straight spine, straight back. Yeah. So do not round this. No, this is not right. So if you are here closer, but with round back is not okay. So you definitely have to straight first your back and then just go lower on exhale with the belly to the side, and all the time I would like to I recommend you to look up front to you. So now look down, look up front to you, and then you'll see that it's not that easy to go down with the head too. And then leg 3, 2, 1. Slowly raise up and fully lay down on the floor on your shoulders. And now straight your both arms, legs up, like you would like to stay on the ceiling. Yeah, so your legs are actually engaged, not relaxed. And now let your left leg goes down on the floor, fully on the floor. Your right leg is up, and now try to bring it with every each exhale closer to the floor. You can bring your arms under your knee, here under your hips, here under your ankle, or here under your heel. So it just depends on how stretched you are. You know it better. You know your body. It talks to you. Just listen to it. And try to relax and bring your leg closer to the floor. Also try to check the line. It's better than you have your leg in line with your shoulder. So not here, also not here is easier, of course. It goes way better and lower to the floor. You have to keep this line that your leg is in line and just try to touch your shoulder. And breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Your back leg is fully lying on the floor. Don't forget about this one. 1. Now raise up your shoulders and try to bring a little bit more and closer legs to the floor with your shoulders up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bend your knee and now try to put your feet into the opposite elbow and try also to have the 90 degrees here in between your knee and hip and ankle, so this. And try now to bring your leg close to the chest. You can lie down on the floor if it's okay for you. I do not have very good open hips, so that's why it hurt me a lot when I just go down. But try to relax here. Try to go deeper with exhale. And keep here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly straight your leg and now take your heel from the inside by your palm and try to stretch your right leg to the right side. Also keep here your hips, so it's not okay when you just round them, and when you just keep them up. So your hips need to be still to lie on the floor. You can help with your hand to keep them on the floor. And then just try to stretch your leg up and close to the floor. And breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly now bend your knee, close your hips, stretch your leg, inhale, exhale, and put it slowly on the floor. And now the second leg, the same flow, straight it up. Take the knee on the side or ankle or feet, whatever is good for you. And try to bring your leg closer and closer to the floor, to the shoulder in particular. And relax here for 5, 4. You need to feel stretchy here. 3, 2, 1. On exhale, raise up your shoulders and try to bring your leg a bit lower and closer to the floor. And keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slowly bend your knee and try to put your feet into the opposite elbow. Try to keep this 90 degrees angle. And like a baby, bring your leg closer to the chest. So, but not in that case. Still try to keep that 90 degrees angle. And breathe here for 5 also. You can just lay down if you can. It's just up to you, up to the strength of your hips. 3, 2, 1. Slowly straight your leg up. Take your heel from the inside with the same arm and stretch your leg back to the up and back and down to the floor. Keep your hip on the floor. You can help yourself with your arm. So this is not that position here. This is just still keep the position of your hip on the floor. It's closed and your buttocks are lying on the floor. And you have just stretch and keep your left leg strengthened and as close as possible to the floor. And just squeeze here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bend your knee, close your hips, stretch your leg up, inhale, exhale, and release your leg down to the floor. Now raise your both legs up, bend them on the knee, and try to take your feet. I'm just taking from the inside, but on the outside part of the feet. And I'm trying, like I want to put my whole back, lower back, as much as possible closer and down to the floor. And also I'm trying to bring my knee down to the floor as well. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if it's okay for you, this might be a little bit juicy, just take from the inside by your heels, and you can straight, if it's hard for you to straight at the same time both legs. You can straight one leg to see how it goes. Second one to see how it goes. Okay? And if you feel you can do this, you can stretch both arms. You can just try to bring them to the floor, but you see, so the hips are just trying to go up. Try to keep your lower back down on the floor, and also try to keep your buttocks on the floor, but you can also feel it good, very good stretching here. And just to keep your legs wider, and with help of your hands take them lower to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Slowly bend your legs, move them back, straight both legs, and slowly put them on the floor and relax. We'll try to keep the split position for 1 minute on for each leg, and then we'll have a frog position for opening and stretching a little bit to the middle of straddle split. Probably in the end we'll have several exercises I will just show you for the back. Not how powerful one, but really good one. And yeah, probably that's it. So if you want, you can check and trying to sit on split for 1 minute only, yeah, and you can see how it goes for you. So if you have good split, you can just go down to the floor, but also you have to keep attention to your side. So this one is actually dancer split when you have your hips opened, while the better one is this split when you have your hips closed. If it's hard for you to do in that way, you can also to keep the previous one, we had this exercise, that position, and just stretch here, go lower with your belly, go to the side, yeah? Or if you have any yoga blocks, you can just stay in that position and take the yoga blocks under your arms. It will be easier for you to keep that position. But do not forget about hips. So let's just keep the position. I already talk a lot, so I'm just goes. You can easily here go to the right and left side to work more with the hips, to close and open them, to bring them closer to the floor and to the feather. Here the main thing is just to relax and breathe. Let the pain go. Do not concentrate on the pain, but do concentrate on stretching. It takes time, but it pays off a lot. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release through both legs. And now sit on your butt, and you can just move from one side to another side in order to give some relax to your legs. And now the second back. So be prepared. The same. You can stay in that position for 1 minute. It's also the same stretching here. Yeah, you can be in that position and also okay. But I would like to recommend definitely use yoga blocks here in order to keep your back straight, and also do not pay too much to your arms, too much pain to your arms, and just sit on the split, relax, close your hip, yeah, so do not, in the beginning actually, you can try to keep them open, but it will be later harder to work with them and to keep them closed all the time, because you will just get used to this open up position, and it's that, trust me, it's really quite hard then to keep the position of your hips all the time closed, and it gives you pain. But we are not concentrating on the pain, we're just concentrating on stretching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slowly relief. And just go to the one and other side. Move your legs. Move your hips. Now you can just straight your both arms and go to the baby position. 3, 2, 1. And we'll just do one more exercise for this middle split one. This is a 4-1 position, and I would like here just to stress your attention on the position. So this is not when we are just sitting on our butt, yeah, and we have here not 90 degrees angle. So we need to bring our hips in 90 degrees with our knees, yeah. So you see here, probably I have to really hope that it sees. So I have here 90 degrees, no less, no more. So I'm not lying on my chest, on my belly. I'm not sitting on my butt. I have 90 degrees. And whatever high we are, well, we need to keep the position of 90 degrees and in line, knee, buttocks, and second knee. So this should be one line, knee, hips, buttocks, knee. You need to feel stretching from the inner side of your thighs and just here to relax. You can just put your chest to the floor, arms straight to the floor, and keep handle these for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Usually you can sit much more longer in that position, just up to you. It will just help you to open up your hips, to mobilize your hips, to go deeper with middle split straddle one, which is not that easy for girls because of our physiology, but still it's possible. Okay, slowly bring your knees together. You can just also go from one side to another one to remove your hips like this. If you want, you can just check and see how your straddle split is going. For this, I would like to recommend you to have some socks or something, or leggings or something which just give you this squeezing effect. Yeah, and you can just go deeper and lower and check your split. Also, you can keep the position here or here. Sit down on your buttocks and keep here more or less wider step, whatever is durable for you. Straight your arms forward and try to bring your belly to the floor. So if it's okay for you now, you are not wrong yet, your back, you can keep that position. If you can, you feel that you can go lower, please do. And relax here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can also keep that position a bit longer, whatever. It depends on the time you have. And we'll do just several exercises for our back. So go to the tabletop position all fours and keep here a straight line in your back, so just like your tailbone. And we'll go to the cat and cow position. So inhale, raise your chin up. And this is cow position. Inhale. Exhale and go to the cat position. So now you have your spine rounded up. Inhale, cat, cow, sorry. Inhale, cat, cow, yeah, exhale. Cow. Two more, cow. Cat. Now we'll go to the middle position. Oh, and I will combine this with the stretching one more. So middle position, just straight your right arm and lie down on your left shoulder. I just need to show you from that side. And on your right shoulder, and now straight on your left shoulder. Yeah, we align on the left shoulder, and we'll straight our right leg. And also the straight arm, we can move and keep it on the side of left leg. And just relax and breathe here for 5, 4, one more juicy position in the end, 3, 2, 1, very good, slowly back with your arms, bend your knee. And now the second one, so straight your right arm, straight your left arm, lie down on the right shoulder, straight your left leg, and now your left arm move to the side of right leg. Keep breathing here for 5 and stretching. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slowly bend your knee, release your bones. Legs you can keep for a second, front position. And now bring your both knees together. And now stretch your both arms and try to bring your chin and chest on the floor. Here you can see that currently I have my hips in line with the knee. If it's not suitable for you, you feel any pain or uncomfortable, you can just go further with your arms and go further with your hips as well. Yes, so they are now not in line, but it's super suitable for me to keep my chin and my shoulders, my chest on the floor. If you feel that you have quite good stretch in your back, just keep the position, hips and knees in line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slowly raise up, sit on your butt. Lock your both arms behind your back and just open up your chest. Raise your arms up to the position will be good for you, and slowly goes down and down. The finish line, just lay down on your shoulders. Bring your both knees to the chest, hug them with the arms, raise up your shoulders. Slow from the one side to another one, and now straight. Left leg fully to the floor. Keep the right knee close to the chest, and now take the left arm, the opposite one, and bring your knee to the floor with the opposite leg. The right arm is strengthened in diagonal, and you are looking into the direction of straight arm. This one is very good for your lower back especially. Try to bring your knee to the floor. For this one, you just need to rotate more your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly raise up. Bring your both knees to the chest, and now the second side. Stretch, brings your right leg, left knee moving to the floor. Strengthen your left arm and look into the side of strengthened left arm. Ideally, your knees should be on the floor and your shoulder should also be bent to on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly back, knees to the chest, hug your knees with the arms, and breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly raise up. You can sit on your butt, in that position. And now just do the whole circle with your head on one side 2 times. Second one, 2 times. Move the shoulders backward 2 times. 3, and upward. 3, 2, 1. Rotate your waist a bit. 3, 2, 1. And this is the end. Thank you so much. I do really hope that you can use this class once or twice or 3 times per week. Do not afraid if some positions are not looks good for the first time. It's okay. You are just improving yourself with every and each position, each time of our stretching class. And just remember that you are working with the maximum possibility of your own body, not my one, not anyone else. Your body talks to you, you just need to listen to it and relax. Thank you so much. See you.